So hi guys, so my name is Jacey, and so basically today my video is on popularity and just being cool yeah, and my experiences on it also as well. So basically so my story started off in a girls' school about 4 years ago, I think. So I was so in all girls school, basically culture. So if you guys don't know, so I was from an all girls school lah. I don't want to say which name, but I was from an all girls school. All girls school was a bit so at first, right, when I actually got my PSLE results, right, I was like, go the school beside a bit weird eh. Then after that I realized so I went in lah. Then because I had no choice, right, so I went in. Then the school was okay because it was just like primary school, but it's secondary school, like upgraded version of primary school. I got to be able to meet a lot of people, girls, but the funny thing was that I used to have like a lot of guy friends. I used to have a lot of guy friends, and you know, in our all girls school, you know, usually you expect like girls to be like, oh, I don't really have like a lot of guy friends. So but for me it was a bit different because I hung out with people who had a lot of guy friends. So the guys were like, I don't know how they met the guys lah, you know, but all I knew was that my friends had guy friends, and they had more guy friends than any other friends in school. And that was basically the culture that of my group of circle lah, you know. In school, however, was a bit different because so basically the t-shirt I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see it. The shirt that I'm wearing basically is from percussion band. That was like the year that I went in, so it's like practically my favorite shirt So I went to percussion band, and then like, you know, so in CCAs they always have like hierarchy. So basically, like, what's the coolest CCA? Okay, I got no offense but to me it was just like angklung, guitar. No, I think library was like the most suckiest, like nerdiest CCA, and it was angklung. Then after angklung was like I don't know what then all the sports CCA, then percussion, then after that all the performing arts, then the last one, the top one, right, was basically like percussion band. Cause if you haven't been in my school, in ACCA, basically everybody wants to be in percussion band, because in percussion band you don't need experience. So it's just tok tok chak. Then you know that kind of thing. Like basically you just pay like beans then you just need to have a bit of freedom and you're fine, and you go along with it. So everybody, so that was my culture lah. Like everybody wanted to be in percussion band, and even if you're like, unless you're like one of those nerdy people lah, then you know, then it's different lah. So that was CCA. So interaction between like girls also was like basically if I need anything girl stuff, you know what I mean, I will, instead of like asking a girl like, hey, can I have this, like, can I have a sanitary pad or something, you know, it's just shouting across the room, and like people will be like, like people will be totally fine with it. Then we are super comfortable with each other. We are super comfortable with each other, like sanitary pad, clothes, jacket, whatever you name it, we have it. And as long as you have it, we will lend it to another girl. And so basically it was, and you know, I really liked the culture because it helped to build another girl up, you know. And and you know, I think a lot of times as well, as I went also, I realized also that people don't really do such things, and people also just crush each other down for no reason, you know. But for me, it's just like people build each other up, people help each other, and also a lot of times, even when you help each other, right, then you realize that, hey, you know, this is actually better lah for both the other girl and yourself. And you know, it also helps you to grow also as a human being. And and it just help you to be a better human to another girl, and to be a better girlfriend as well. So I'm gonna tell you my story lah. So I went into so coming back to my story, first year I got to know people, right? Then secondary 2, so I met people already. Then people will be like people will introduce me to other people, and other people will talk about me to other people. I was also in so I started out with Chinese orchestra lah. It's one of the if I'm going according to like hierarchy, you know, I was saying percussion band is top, right? So Chinese orchestra is probably like one of the lowest CCA, you can call it. But no offense, you know, cause I thought Chinese orchestra was quite cool. So for me, I think I didn't know that I was popular. It was quite weird, cause I didn't know I was popular. I knew that a lot of people knew me. I knew that, like, even though I talked to a certain group of people, right, like other people also will just be like, hey, I know you, you know, you're from percussion band, right? Or like you're JC, right? Then and then you know that was the kind of thing that I was known for lah. And the things that I heard about myself in my own percussion, in like Chinese orchestra or like percussion band, right? Chinese orchestra, I heard that I was one of those very, very strict person. So if you never wear a name tag, so basically in Chinese orchestra, you need to wear a name tag. Then you need to so I basically wore a tie, right? Then the tie at the bottom, there is a badge. Some of the girls, they don't wear the badge, then they come to school. Then I'll be like, hey, why you not wearing the badge? Like, you know, you're not wearing the badge, you're not wearing a name tag. Then your hair also like not lanci patao, but like, you know, very messy. Then I'll be the one pointing that out lah to that girl. And and so people started talking about me, like, you know, why you like that. Then cause in Chinese orchestra sometimes we also have people, so our conductors, right, they will get you to like spot check you for so I started out with percussion in Chinese orchestra. They will basically line you up, and you will check your uniform from head to toe, and then they're quite anal about it lah. If you're lucky, sometimes they don't check you. But that was Chinese orchestra. Then After that so sec 2 Chinese Gesha closed down. Yeah, Chinese Gesha closed down. So I got into percussion band, like percussion band. So I actually applied for percussion band. Like, I didn't expect myself to get in. And then they asked me, cause so the teacher in charge was Madam Bay. She asked me like, hey, you signed up for percussion band, right? And then I was like, yeah, I signed up for percussion band. Like what, like what's up, And then she asked me, do you want to come down for an interview? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So as I was saying, right, just now, before I got rudely cut off by my own camera, my maths teacher, she's in charge of percussion band. Then she asked me, hey, do you want to come down for an interview? Then I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I went down for an interview, and she just asked me, so I went down for an interview, and then she asked me, so why do you want to join percussion band? And I was like, I can't say, like, obviously because I think it's so cool, right? But I sort of told them that, and I said, like, I find that you guys are so cool, and that I used to be in Chinese Gesha, and cause they actually had like my CCA, like old CCA. Then I also said like, I used to be from Chinese Gesha, and I used to be from percussion section, and I sort of learned percussion also, so I sort of wanted to be in it because I really loved what I was doing, and I didn't really and they really matter lah, like, Western percussion and Chinese percussion, and I really wanted to try what it was like lah to do percussion in a percussion band instead of just like in a Chinese Gesha where there's like all the Chinese music. So I got into percussion band. After that, so in percussion band it was a bit like people knew me because I was also one of the people lah. I never got to be a leader, but I was still. Example, left right, there's left right left, so like the like that. Then they were like anyhow, like if you are a junior, so itchy. So basically if you are a junior, right, then the junior will be like, like anyhow or that, or like I don't know lah, some ways are like the like then it's not like the it's not like continuous, it's like where there's a space, and I will keep repeating to the junior lah. But despite being about it, I was still quite nice about it also. Some seniors also will scold lah, not say anything about my seniors, but some seniors will scold. Like if they teach you once, right, then they expect you to know, so you can't be doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting them to teach you lah. So basically for me, I was quite popular also around my juniors, because if you have me as your teacher, then you're like probably like the most lucky one lah, cause I'm very nice. Then under being very nice, I take charge also of the other people. So it was a lot like me being there, but also to make sure that like you don't get scolded lah for doing it. And if you needed help, so it was also like, I don't know, I think it was like passed to me to, like, I will say like, I can help you teach you lah, and you can and then like the senior will like go and teach another student, that kind of thing. Yeah, so basically for me that was in percussion band lah. And I think I only got I think I sort of found out that I was popular when I was in percussion band. Like I knew people were talking about this girl called Jacey. I don't know if you know her. So basically Jacey is very very good at drumming. She's in concert band. She used to be from concert band, and I used to be from percussion band. So I was like what I heard from other people was that I was like the Desiree of percussion band. Okay, but I cannot compare to her. So I always looked up to her because I felt like she was very very good. So she's like I am not even up to there, you know. Like I was okay, but I was not there. Yeah. So she's better than me lah. In those ways. And I was just like a bit bad to say it, cause I felt like I wasn't up to par, and I felt like I also wasn't that standard yet lah. Okay. So the next part that I'm going to talk. Okay. So so that was like CCA life. I used to. So the people who I went out with, right? Like Stephanie. Her name now is Gwen, but Stephanie, Chi. I think you like if you're in my school, you probably know who Stephanie Chi is, cause she's always with me. Yeah, so Stephanie Chi used to be known as my girlfriend, cause we were always like hold hand, walk together, that kind of thing. Then you'll never see us like separate. Even when there's like issues, right, it's always me going up to her and talking to her also. And even in like my own clique, right, like the clique that I was hanging out with, I was also the one going to her, talking to her also. And then I was the one trying to get them to talk to her as well, and her to talk to them. Yeah. So basically I was that kind of person. Okay, but I think also because I was known as a person who will talk to people who don't usually get talked to, which was probably why I was so popular. I don't know why. Yeah, but okay, so apart from them, I also hung out with the group of the more popular people. So there's them, right, and there's the other people. And okay, I don't want to mention names cause we are not friends anymore, but if you know, you know. Okay, okay, so my first group of friends was, okay, actually I didn't really have a group of friends. Yeah, I think I was more of like jumping around. So I don't know if you have seen it, like the canteen. Okay, so imagine this like canteen table, right? Then there's like one table, then next table, then next table, you know, that kind of thing. And so basically like the first person is A and B. Yeah, so A and so right, like so right, like example, I like A talks to me, so I talk to A, right? Then A will like ask me, oh, you wanna go somewhere? Then if like, if you want group project or something like that, she ask me like, hey, do you wanna like, are you okay with this person? So that is B, and then I'll be like, yeah, sure, cause I don't have anything against her or anything. And so what Popular Kids did was actually, for me, what Popular Kids did was that they will, if I hang out with A will go with B, then B will so basically it just went on like A to B, then B to C, then yeah. But sometimes it also be like other people talk to you, right? So they grew up, so it was like I go this table, so next clique, right, like this person can't talk to me, then like I'll end up hanging out with them, and then them with other people. So that's how we sort of socialize also and get to know other people also. And basically, if you're one of those quiet people, you never spoken to me in secondary school, then that's too bad. But yeah, that was basically how we socialized lah. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so that was how we socialized. The other part was that we also so we will go out a lot. Yeah. Even though I didn't really, in secondary school it was damn funny because like I was like one of the more popular people, like one of the probably like one of the most popular person, but and then if you hang out with me, then you're also known to be popular, but if you don't, then that's bad lah. Yeah, okay, so yeah, if you hang out with me, then people know you, but also if you don't, then that's too bad lah. But basically so I went out a few times with like the group of popular kids. We used to, I think a lot of things that we used to do, like not anymore. There's like neoprene, so basically it's like a small little it's like a small little piece of paper, okay, and basically you have like photos, so you can like take up to 6 photos, and they'll print for you with different themes and different stuff, and then you can design it with stickers and all that. Yeah. So that was one thing that was like quite cool. So within my clique, or like the group of friends I hang out with, the other thing that they really like to do was bowling. I think bowling is still quite a popular thing right now, although like I don't see many kids doing it. But the surprisingly also I didn't really quite go. Like I was invited to bowling, but I didn't really quite go. I think I only went like once or twice, or maybe like a few times, and that was about it. So neoprene, bowling. What else did we do? Oh yeah, and then there's also eating after CCA. Yeah, eating is a thing. We will like go out, then we will go out and eat lah. And I think the one rumor that I heard was that people go to McDonald's just to look at guys, like St. Patrick's guys, and it was quite weird to me, cause I was like, huh, you actually go there just to buy one stupid drink, just to stare at this cute St. Patrick's guy? And okay lah, no offense to St. Patrick's guys lah, but like I felt St. Patrick's guys were just very immature, even though I went there for classes. yeah, so what else do we like to do? And then they always like to go out partying also a lot. When I got older, so that was in TP, the thing that popular kids like to do was to go hang out at the student lounge. Yeah, in case you don't know, TPS is very very cool student lounge. It's like so you can go there, do your work, study, talk to people. I don't know why there's no internet connection in that study lounge. It's damn weird, but yeah. There is paintball as well, and that was like in secondary school, in TP lah. My secondary school, USS also used to be a very cool thing. Like if you have like the season pass or like the yearly pass, right? I don't know if they have it now, but I know that my time was season pass. Season pass was quite cool. Like it's okay, so it's like 6 months of unlimited. Okay, this is not a promotion, but it's 6 months of unlimited. Going to USS, basically you can go in, go out anytime you want. You get 10% off retail, I think, and food also, and then you get rebate for food. And basically what you can do with the rebate is you collect points, so it's like Watsons. You collect points, then you can redeem them back. You can deduct them from your actual food, your next food purchase also. And that was the thing that was quite cool lah, cause you're student, right? Then you're broke, so you know. Yeah, but they like to party a lot. And basically so basically how to get invited into a VVIP party, right, is to be very close to them. If not, you are not close to them, right, at least get to know them. A lot of these people, they just want someone to notice them now. So if you notice them, then you might just get invited. Yeah, and that was how and that was how parties work for me lah, like in secondary school. Although I was popular, I never got invited to a party like once in my secondary school. So up to now, I think I only went for like no, I never even gotten invited to a party before. It's so weird. Yeah, but that was how parties looked. Yeah. The popular kids also like to. Oh yeah, and then so in secondary school I was also known for like I was also known as the very very nerdy one, the very very holy one, cause I used to be from Catholic Activities Council. So Catholic Activities Council is for people who are very very into Catholicism. They organize activities also for the whole school. So if anything was like, and we are the people who play music, sing, do lecturing, become altar girls, also to help the priest, and organize mass and other activities lah that is related to our religion. Yeah, and I was known for being that very holy one lah. So whatever holy thing, right, then they will just shoot me lah, cause what more to call JC, right? Yeah, but that was about it, I guess. Yeah, but I think also for me, despite being in a very very party, I think I know why I never got invited, cause I also end up like I always end up in the library. Yeah, for some reason or another, I end up in the library. Then I'm always either on the computer, using my phone, or reading a book. It was one of those activities that you cannot disrupt people lah, cause what is there to disrupt, right? So yeah, I guess that was why also, even though I was socializing, but I liked my own free time. Yeah, and it was something that I really treasured a lot. So yeah. Okay. So I'm done with my video. Okay, so remember to like and to subscribe down below. And if you like any of these kind of videos, we can do more, and you can suggest a topic that I can talk about in my next video, or like the next few videos that I'm coming up. Also, I am also very, very sorry for releasing this video late, because okay, so in my next, I think it's next video, my next video, I'm actually doing a whole video. So I was actually waiting for like this mic to come. Yeah. Apparently in my last video I had a few audio problems, and so I wanted to like get a mic to just record the sound, and get a camera, and my camera to record the image lah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really, 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 really sorry that I posted it like super late. Yeah. But yeah, if you really like it, you can comment down below, and you can like the video, and I'll know when you like the video.